Hi there, Captain Cripple here, and today I'm going to show you how to install and configure Trovobot 2.0.2a. So for that, you're going to have to go out and get yourself a couple of things. The first thing that you're going to want to go get is go onto your browser. And you're going to go to npmjs.com/get-npm. I'll be sure to have all the links down at the bottom of the video so that you know exactly where to go. So once you get to the npm page, you're just going to scroll down until you say download node.js and npm. So you're going to click on that. Once you click on that, you'll get on the bottom of your browser node-v12.19.0.x64.msi. Once you get that, just right click on it, go to show in folder, put it in your downloads. There it is right there. So you're just going to double click on it, and it's a next through this whole thing. I already have it installed on my computer, but you're just going to click next through the whole thing right till you get to the end. Once you are done with that, the next thing that you want to do is you want to go and get the Trovobot master zip file. So get that URL right here. Plug it into here. And it automatically puts it right down into your download tray. As you can see, I have it like 3 times here. So that was not intended. So what you're going to do is once its download is finished, you're just going to right click on that little tab. You're going to go to show in folder. There it is right there. You're going to right click on that and just click on extract all. Once that is extracted, it's going to show your folder like this. So now you've got the files ready for Trovobot master. So what we're going to do is we're going to minimize that. Keep up our Trovobot master 1. We're going to double click on it once. So that is now the main file folder that contains all the files. Just to show you, when we double click, there's everything. So let's back up one more time. So what we're going to have to do first is we're going to have to install the npm software. So for that, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure it's highlighted like this. This is the easiest way I found to do it. Go to File, Open Windows PowerShell, Open Windows PowerShell as Administrator, and then simply click on Yes. From here, we're going to go ahead and install npm. So how you do that is you're just going to type in npm space install. Now what's going to happen is it's going to go through and run all this stuff. So you just sit here and let it do its thing. This part is extremely important. If you do not install the npm, you'll never get your bot to work. Ask me how I know. So it takes a little bit. You'll always find that it finds a couple of vulnerabilities. Nothing here really makes me go, oh my gosh, anything's wrong. So we'll just keep letting it go. And once it says that you're back at the d:\users, whatever it is, then you know that's installed. So we're just gonna minimize that, get it out of our array, because now we actually have to set up the bot so that it can communicate with your stream. So what I highly recommend is go ahead and get yourself a second Gmail account, whatever you want to use. Make that your bot account, okay? That's going to be the easiest way to get this whole thing to work. So once we've done with that, we're going to go ahead and double click inside your Trovobot master folder. And what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down and you're going to look for settings.json, which is right here. So easiest thing to do is right click on it, and we're going to want to go ahead and open it with more apps, Notepad. So now this is where you can go ahead and set up your stuff. So the email, this is the email, password, and all that great stuff of your bot. So your email, like I said, this is the email of your bot. So you're going to position your cursor right between the 2 quotes. And I'm just going to make a, like your bot email at gmail.com. Whatever. Your password is the password that your bot uses to connect to Trovo live. So just put the password for your bot's Trovo account in there, and name in between the two quotes here. You click in the middle. This here is the name of your channel. So for me, I'm Captain Cripple with my ever famous one. The email here is going to be the email of your Trovo account. So I'll just say it is Captain Cripple E test whatever at gmail.com. Now the password here is the password for your Trovo account. So you put your password in, whatever your actual real password is, right in here. Then you're just going to go to File and then Save. That's done. What's going to happen from here is you're going to see that your bot is going to start right up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my main stream machine and just prove that this works. So what I'm going to do here is get my stuff ready to show you. Go to your main file, open Windows PowerShell, open Windows PowerShell as administrator, say yes. Type in node space dot backslash index dot js, just like that. Type enter, and as you can see, Trovobot is started. Once it said bot loaded and ready to mod, you know that you're in great position. Unfortunately though, you have nothing happening at this point. As far as, does your bot do anything? Well, let's find out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back down. We're going to go into my chat. And I'll just show you the basic things that will show that work. And then I can show you how to add commands. So if we go over to my channel. So first thing we're going to do is make sure the bot is working. So exclamation point bot. And as you can see, it came up with its own pre-worded message for you. Basically, now you know your bot's working. So great. How do we make commands work? Well, the fortunate thing is that there are a few commands that are already in the bot that you don't have to worry about. So you have 8-ball, which is basically exclamation point 8-ball. You ask it a question as a yes and no, and it gives you results just like the 8-ball toy. There's a giveaway, which we still have to figure out how to make it work. There is a shout out command, so you could shout out a streamer that may have come and hosted and rated you. There's other commands in there too that I don't work out so much, or that I don't use so much. So I had to create my own. So in order to create commands, what you're going to have to do is type in exclamation point create space. And then what you're going to do is say, if you have a schedule or something like that, you can say create schedule. I happen to have one. And then from here you can type in I stream every day from 9 to 5 or whatever it is. Once you create that command, it'll say command schedule created. And then to pull it back, you just say exclamation point schedule. And then it'll bring back whatever you typed in to create that command. So if you're continuing on and you're like, okay, I'm going to create more commands. So we'll create another command that says something about, oh, I don't know, some kind of thing that you need to have everybody know, like how to join my games. So you could say create play games, because maybe some people want to come in and play. So create play games, and you could type a message like, if you want to play, just let me know and we will get you in. And then I'm gonna make some mistakes. Whoops, crap, okay. Oh, wait, that's not right. Well, don't worry, you can edit it. So by doing exclamation point edit, and then typing in play games, because that is the name of the command, you can basically go in here and then say from the start of the command to the end, just copy and paste, and then get rid of the stuff that's not right. And press enter, and it has been edited. So now if we bring it back up again, exclamation point play games, boom, it works. Now, say you want to get rid of the command and you don't really feel like going back and trying to find where your commands are. I don't blame you. It was a pain. I finally found where it is, and I'll show you in a second. So say you're just done. You want to delete the command. Just exclamation point delete, and then type in the name of the command play games, and then boom, it's gone. So awesome. Now you've got a way to get your bot to show you how to at least, show people, this is my schedule, these are my rules, whatever. You have yourself a basic bot, and that's great. Now, one of the latest things that they added was something called timers, which is pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make the timers work. So the next thing is we got to go back into our Trovobot master file. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into plugins. Plugins is where all the basic messages or commands from Trovobot live. So these are the ones that are integrated in Trovobot. So to make this work, we're going to have to go over to timed messages, and then double click messages. And here is where you could put in, I'll make it bigger, all the timed messages you like. So I have like how to give me a tip, how to buy my merch, that I use Patreon, that I use Incent, and then I have a giveaway going on now. You could add as many things to these timers as you want. Just remember, every time you add more things and file save it, you have to shut down the bot and restart it. But mine's working already, so what I'll do is I'll show you again my chat. So once you get the timer command messages all set up in that notepad file, what you're going to do is you're going to type exclamation point timers start, and then hit your enter key, and now time messages are activated. So you're like, this is great, but how do we know how long they're going to be in there for? Like, how long is a message going to come in? Well, there is a way to fix that up. So if you go back to your Trovobot time messages folder here, here's timed messages. What you're going to do is you're going to right click one of these two. We'll figure out which one it is. Open with Notepad. That is exactly the correct one. So it is timed messages, the JSON folder. As you can see, active is true, so that means it's working. And the time, this is represented in minutes. So for every 10 minutes, a new message will show. I believe the default is 20 minutes. So if you just change 20 to 10 and then go to File, Save, you're good. Remember, anytime you make a change in any of these files, you have to save it, shut down the bot, restart the bot. Now, before I forget, I wanted to show you where you can find your commands that you input into Trovobot. It's kind of in an interesting place, so let me show you where that is. So if you go back over to where your Trovobot master folder is located, double click on it a couple times till you get inside. What you're going to do is you're going to locate processors. Under processors, there's JSON commands. Under that is JSON commands, the JSON file. What you're going to do is you're going to right click on that, you're going to open with Notepad, and you're going to see there is all of the commands that you have. You can edit it in this list if you'd like to. Remember to file save, remember to restart your bot. But that is where your files are located. I hope this video was able to help you set up and configure Trovobot 2.0.2a. If you have any questions for me, please get a hold of me on my discord.gg/capc. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions for you. And don't forget to come by my channel, trovo.live/Captain Cripple, CAPTAINCRIPP1E. Until next time, see you later.